Alright. Hello everybody. Welcome back. As you can probably tell really quickly, I'm standing up. Well, this isn't the actual survival server. Well, not the world at least. This is a world that I created specifically to test out a couple of things. Specifically in the first episode of this little challenge, we ended up having an issue where I ended up needing to go down a level, and that's not really something you can do while normally crawling, because crawling's just a forced mechanic that you put yourself in when you kind of you use a trapdoor or something to force you into a one block radius. In this case, you kind of have to follow that principle. So what I went ahead and did is I tested out a couple of things to basically give you guys an idea of, say you wanted to do this yourself. So I ended up making this little contraption here, and it works. First off, let's do the crawl. And if you look at my perspective, it doesn't change. Now, having said that, you might not believe me regardless, so we're going to go back in to third person, and we're going to do this. And now we are crawling, going down. There we go, and there we go. We are now crawling. So it's pretty simple, really. Let me try to get this back. There we go. Basically, it's pretty simple. Obviously, you wouldn't be standing up. We wouldn't be standing up in this case. So what we're going to do is come down here. And it took me a minute to figure out the right setup. As you can see, I've got stairs, a wooden plank, and a trapdoor. I basically decided to use the materials the things I was probably going to use regardless. As you can see, we have stone around us, and above us is another wooden slab. But as you can see right here, and this is the important bit, the wooden trapdoor here is what allows us to stay crawling right here. This is really needed, because if not, watch. See, our perspective has changed. We are now, again, I gotta do this. We are crouched. We are not crawling. So without this trapdoor, this would not be possible. So it's something to keep in mind. And yeah, the other problem with this is well, I'm now kind of stuck here, so I'm gonna get out of that. Now we gotta put that back, and there you have it. Basically, I wanted to show you that at the beginning of the video, but yeah. So I can assume that we're gonna need to do something kind of opposite. In fact, let's go ahead and try that. Like going up an elevator. What am I talking about? We can just practice right here. Hello, skeleton. Let's see. We're gonna need an overhang, of course. We're gonna need stairs. I'm assuming it's gonna work more or less like what just happened. So we're gonna need a slab here, a trapdoor right there, a trapdoor here, and a thing there. I'm assuming it's gonna work the same way. Looks like it might. Okay, with that done, we're going to put some more stone right here. Put one right here, and we're gonna just put a slab right there. And then we're gonna put stone right here. Put a trapdoor. Click. Go up here, and we immediately have a problem. Okay, so a slab cannot be there. I'm assuming it's gonna have to be there. So we're gonna do that. Okay, that looks like it worked. So let's go back through. Go into third person this time. Click. And there we have it. It worked. Okay, so we now have a concrete idea of how to do this, how to go up and down areas without getting out of crawl. Okay, that was informative. Okay, now that I've, been done boring you doing this, let's go bore you with actually watching me do the challenge. See you then. Alright, there we go. Hello everyone, and welcome back to One Block High Survival. I really need to work on the name. I'll figure something out eventually, I guess. Bollocks. Okay. Like, right off the get-go, I failed the challenge, because... dang it. Okay. So, we're going to... waste some wood to make more trapdoors, which we're going to have to do anyway. Might as well bring this. Now we gotta take this out. Okay, but anyway, welcome back everyone to probably one of the weirdest playthroughs. And I keep failing. I keep utterly failing at this task to just remain, one block down. I'm horrible. I'm horrible. Anyway, I'm gonna do that. Gotta hurry and do this before the leaves get out. There we go. Yep, that piece of wood is stuck there. Oh, and we got a sapling. Nice. Gonna go ahead and plant that. Let's try to see if we can get some more. It is in the middle of the night, so we do need to be careful. But anyway, like at the beginning of the video, I put in something from a creative world, which feels kind of silly now that I've failed the challenge twice. Oh, crap. Like seriously, I go to trouble, like, trying to figure something out, and what do I wind up doing? I wind up failing the challenge again. So I'm probably going to have to adjust the rules then, to, instead of failing of having to quit the series, because I'm probably going to be doing this a lot, whenever I stand up. If I stand up and can fix it, like, not really doing too much to get around anything, like, I can't stand to go get resources, I can't stand to fight mobs or anything. Like, if I get caught out in the open and I can't do anything, I can't crawl, then I'm dead. I'm as good as dead. So yeah. But basically, I now have a method to do this. And that is the important bit. One thing we are going to have to do, and I'm going to have this crafting bench, since, you know, we made it. Might as well go ahead and put that right there. And get to mining this. Why the heck did I do that? Oh. That's weird. Okay, gonna do... There, that's what I was looking for. Okay, we're gonna have to do that. Put another one of those right there. Okay, and now we have to do... It's right here with the trapdoor, and right there with the slab, and there we go, we are now down here, which is good. It does... I really should have tested this earlier, but what happens, assuming if I put a slab here, I can grow... Yeah, there we go. So that problem is solved. I should have tested that as well, but it didn't really come to mind, actually. So yeah, but now we have a way of getting down further. So diamonds, easy. Like, well, okay, not easy. It's going to be long, repetitive, and ridiculous to do, obviously. But at least, we now have a method of collecting items further down, which is obviously very, very important. Okay, I got caught up here. Yeah, there we go. So what's on the agenda for today? Well, besides repeatedly breaking the first rule I actually set for this challenge, not much, other than just resource gathering and being goofy, I guess. Let's see. I wonder if it would be better to, well, thematically I suppose it wouldn't look all that great. Can I put that right there? Yeah, that works. It still works, yeah? That works. Awesome. But yeah, like I was trying to say, it's not gonna look very good, unfortunately. I'm gonna get rid of this. But we can now dig down, which is good. Well, more in a spiral rather than actually digging down, but yeah, you get the point. Let's see. But yeah, gathering resources, getting food. I've got 5 seeds. If we could find some water nearby, this would actually be perfect. Oh, there's a zombie on fire over there. Oh, there's an apple. That's another piece of food. There we go. I don't see any water though, so we're probably just gonna have to be happy with the fact that we've got a little bit of, everything here. So I need to make a hoe, so I'm gonna have to go back all the way to my crafting bench because I am very, very, very unprepared. So I probably should think of what I'm going to do, like, beforehand, that would be very professional of me to do that. Okay, so we're gonna need 2 of these, but I also need planks, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. 2 of those. That's a pressure plate. We don't really need that. Admittedly, I probably could have done like a pressure plate underneath maybe, instead of the that's not actually a bad idea. I say, let's put the torch on the torch there. Do that. Put it up there. I would really like to get some more saplings. Oh, there's one. So let's see. Okay, so we got 2 saplings now, which is good. I'm gonna put this one over here. Yep, there we go. And now I'm going to hoe the ground right here. This will help us get a little bit of food. I'm going to put dirt around it as a way to protect our crop. Fortunately, I can't really do that. Let's do this instead. Yeah, that'll have to do. Okay. That'll have to do. So basically I'm just setting it up to hopefully avoid mobs. Well, the biggest issue would be spiders, but I can easily get in here and avoid them. Having said that, like I stated before, apparently mobs can hit you through these little corners, which is, you know, a real pain in the butt. I'm gonna go ahead and cook this mutton, because why not, I guess. Another thing we need to do is get some white wool and get a bed. I'm also gonna have to do some testing on that to see how that actually will work, because there is a lot that we're gonna have to work towards actually for that. Now I do hear sheep, and sheep hunting is certainly going to be something I'm gonna need to do. The biggest issue is, the fact that we have to elevate, but now we have that figured out. Elevation's not going to be the problem. It's actually going to be setting up that elevation outside of a hill, because we kind of need the hill, like the blocks, to already be on top, unless we get lucky, with grass blocks, I mean fern, grass and ferns, because you can actually use them to place blocks, which is quite handy. Let's see. Okay, I hear a horse. I hear a chicken. Okay. So let's see. would I be able to do this, do this, okay, that is going to be the major issue then, right here. So there we go. And I was off apparently. Oh, chicken, you scared the heck out of me there. Okay, well let's get that adjusted. So right here, I'm gonna need to get rid of this. And if I remember correctly, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that. Slab work? No. Like, good thing it's daytime, because this would actually be very bad to do during the night. I'm gonna need to go make more stuff, so I will be right back. Alright, here we go. You're back. I got some stuff. And there we go. We did it! Yay for us! Let's close this up before, you know, we get attacked by unfortunate things. Okay, break that. So yeah, proof of concept right here that it actually does work. You know, in the actual game. It's not just creative. Anyway, resources wise, we obviously have done diddly all, because now it's nighttime and going around is probably not the best option we have. So instead we're going to gather resources down in the mine that I'm going to have to dig. So yeah, there is that. So what to talk about? Ooh, pretty. Yeah, I'm using that as a, hey, this is a dead end, huh? Anyway, okay, let's put one right here. Here we go. And if nothing else, it spruces the tunnel up a bit, I guess. So yeah, what to talk about? Recently I've been listening to a lot of good music. At least I think it's good music. I happen to like the beat and tune and, you know, all that. One is Walk on Water by 30 Seconds to Mars, I think is what they're called. It's pretty good. A friend of mine said it was very relevant to the current turbulent times. I'm not sure about that, because I'm not very good with politics. Me and politics don't really agree all that much. Agree all that well with each other. Let's see. It's not what I meant to do. Go back here. You ass. Okay. There we go. That's right there. Now we're going to need to dig here. That right there. Now this is where we do have a little bit of an issue. I can't really dig underneath. Well, I guess I could. But would that really work? Because, maybe? Again, this is something... Okay. How many times is that I've utterly failed this challenge? And I'm stuck for some odd reason. Okay. Okay then. Well, that's 5 times that I've actually failed this particular challenge. Okay. So I need a trapdoor right here. Yeah, there we go. Lift this up. And I need a... And this is the next problem, I guess, because I can't do like a circle staircase. It just doesn't make any sense. Maybe if I made it like more elongated and then swung back around. This will have to be something I test out later. Probably. Well, just another thing to take care of, I guess. Another thing to think about. Which I suppose, like by this point, I've failed utterly to stay crawling the entire time. So, yeah, maybe I should just use this. Just foregone conclusion. Hey, I'm going to wind up fucking up, obviously. But I'm testing this stuff. But I'll leave it to you guys to whether or not it is sporty of me to do this. Okay, was not expecting that. Technically, I could just do that and work with that. When I do actually get this working, it's going to look like horrendous. It's going to look horrendous. So yeah, there's that. I don't know. I keep looking at this, and maybe if I stretched it out a little bit, like instead of being like right here, it stretches out to 3. I come over here, come back to right about here, and then maybe I can do it. Maybe that would work. Well, you know what? Let's try it. Let's attempt to do some testing stuff. Okay, so we're gonna need a pressure plate. I need this. Yeah, here we go. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go this way, and need to... Nope. You. Wait. I'm pretty sure I got that stair. Where'd it go? Okay, that stair went into my inventory, but it didn't come back. Unless, you know, I was lagging out, like, incredibly. Which, I mean, could be. Alright, so we got that. Have to dig this out. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to call this a done deal, because I need to stick with the rules. I need to learn from my mistakes and not, you know, be completely bullcrap about it. So yeah, that's the end of this first attempt, and that's what I'll call this, the first attempt of the that's a horse, of the one block survival challenge. And I'm not gonna stop this. I actually do legitimately want to see if this is possible. So yeah, we lasted for, well, technically we didn't last for a whole day, so yeah, we can only go up from here. So at any rate, I hope you guys, if nothing else, you got a little bit of enjoyment out of my suffering. And admittedly, I actually am having quite a bit of fun with this. Next time, in the next episode, the beginning of Attempt 2, we will, yeah, I'll regen a new world and all that. Might as well. Until then, I have been Tetsu, or Tetsuke if you prefer, from Dust Case Gaming, and I will see you all next time. Laters!